What's good, everybody? Today I got my top 5 reasons why Modern Warfare 3 sucks. And I know there's going to be some people who hate these type of videos. They're going to say, hey, you play the game. I do have fun with it, but there's definitely 5 reasons I could say why the game sucks. And 2, I haven't done a commentary in a while. I've been doing a lot of Minecraft, having fun with that. So thought it was good to come back and do a commentary video on something I care about. And I've been buying Call of Duty for over 10 years. I think over 15 years now. So I think my complaints matter. Take my complaints as feedback. If I didn't complain about it, or if no one complained about it, the Call of Duty devs probably think they have an elite game or a complete game or a perfect game. But it's our complaints that, you will hope they fix things. And I know ever since money got involved, with skins and buying season packs and everything, when it became a money gambler, I do know that everything went downhill from there. But yeah, our complaints matter. So it's always good to, you never know. It's always good to hear what's wrong with what you do, especially when someone buys your product every single year. They spend about $70 to $100, whether that's add-ons or just buying the game in general, of telling you, hey, I love your product, but these things, this, and this is bad. And so that's all this is, really. And there, again, 5 reasons why MW3 sucked this year. Let's not waste any time. Let's start out with number 1. So the first thing we got on the list today is the user face that COD put out this year. And I think they started it in Modern Warfare 2, but come on, y'all. That user face is horrible. It doesn't cater to new players. And I think the issue with it, too, is if I get Call of Duty for the first time, I can't filter through everything. So I get stuck in random games of like Search and Destroy or Hardpoint. And so now you got thousands of bots all over the Call of Duty lobbies, when back then where you get in the game, you click on TDM and you join the TDM. Everyone knows what Team Deathmatch is. Not everyone in the community knows what Control is. Not everyone knows what Search and Destroy is. So them making the main menu screen so difficult and just hard to go through. One of the other complaints about the user or the main menu is if you check sometimes to go to the battle pass, it's real clickbaity to get you to buy the battle pass, especially when you already have the COD points for it, or you don't need the battle pass because you just want the free stuff. So I don't know. I just don't think the menu is good and doesn't cater to good newer players. People don't understand, I think, like the daily tracking and the challenges. I don't think people understand exactly how to use their boosts. Everything's just hidden. It's been a struggle for a lot of people to join up on friends. That's the struggle we went through. But yeah, pretty much this year, I don't know what happened with the menu and with the whole user interface or everything. But yeah, that main menu got screwed over in Call of Duty this year, and they got to fix that. That was pathetic. The next thing I got on my list is the Aftermarket Perks. I don't know whose idea was the Aftermarket Perks. I think it sounded like a good idea at first to them, maybe. But after playing the game, and I know the developers don't play their own game. That's too much time. I get it. But as someone that buys your product for 15 plus years, I'll tell you what sucks about it. Because there is some good, but we're on what sucks about it now. And yeah, those aftermarket parts killed the game. I get it. It was brought in. I know the whole idea of meta is to keep bringing something in new and allow people to keep changing. But when you keep bringing in things that harm the good players, it hurts. And I don't think I'm elite or anything, but I know I'm better than the average. Anybody can do that. Test yourself. Just if you're under a 1.0 KD, you're probably not average. If you're above a 1.0 KD, you can probably beat the average person. So just think of it like that. But yeah, those aftermarket parts are pathetic. I'm getting just wiped out by anything that they dropped that week of, and it's just pathetic. The next thing I got on the list is skill-based matchmaking. And I'm not going to talk too much about this one. I think this has been a complaint for years, ever since they implemented it in. But it feels like it just gets worse and worse and worse as more players get good at the game. It was good in the beginning Fortnite days when you could play 10 games and maybe 8 of them were not sweaty, and you might have ran into sweats 2 of those games because it was all random. You know, you have to split us all up. You can't keep doing the, hey, we're gonna match you all together, and then 2 is people already found a loophole around that. So once people find a loophole around skill-based matchmaking, whether it's a VPN or whether it's whatever, you know, joining up off the bot friend, it's already just hurts the people who are just going to log in and play the game right, you know. So I don't know why skill-based matchmaking is still in. That's COD's obviously decision, but it'd be nice for that to go, you know. And I think a lot of games should get rid of that. It's not a good idea. And again, it was brought in to keep the bad players playing the game longer because they pay for the game. You know, those are the ones that keep the game flowing. But like I said, it just hurts everybody else who just is tired of sweating every game they get on. Okay, so this next one on the list, number 4, is kind of more of a personal pick. This is just more one that fits my play style, and maybe people don't agree, but I think equipment this year was horrible. If you weren't using a frag or a tomahawk this year, I don't know what you were using. You might have been using a Syntexes that have no distance. I was trying to use claymores for a while, and I don't know why, but claymores don't even work. They don't trigger half the time. It hurts watching the kill cam when, you know, you put a claymore down and watch your back because you can't expect your teammates to watch your back, and and the opponent goes right through it, you know, and he doesn't blow off, doesn't tell you something happened. But yeah, claymore is horrible. They got rid of the Molotovs. Those were my favorite. And then they brought in some fire grenade, but I haven't died to that one time this year, outside of once maybe. So it can't be that good. Bouncing Betties. I think those are solid this year. I'm not going to speak too much on those. I haven't used them. But yeah, equipment was horrible this year. If we look at the tax or and then the breacher drones, great idea, but I don't know who those didn't get touched all year. Those had the whole idea of the proximity mine being able to blow up near you, that was a smart idea, but no one went in and dropped a patch to fix them. They didn't work all year. I tried to use them multiple times, couldn't get kills with them. Direct hits, nothing. So yeah, lethals were horrible in the equipment, and then even the tactical equipment too. I stuck with smokes this year. Concussions were solid, but attack stems were good. But yeah, a lot of the equipment just wasn't good. The field upgrades, half of them, there's about 5 good ones. The rest you don't really need. I don't know though. Y'all gotta let me know about that. That was my personal pick. That was kind of like a little bit selfish, but yeah, equipment nerf this year definitely was on my list. And I love using equipment, you know. But like I said, the grenades, the tacticals, the field upgrades, a lot of that stuff you didn't need to use. So my final thing on the list, and this is all I think we can all agree on, is the cheaters. And I know they dropped an anti-cheat system this year, and I know a lot of people, they were able to cater from that. But the cheaters are still online. You know, if you go load your Call of Duty up right now, I guarantee you'll find them. The auto aims, the auto hacks, or the wall hacks, they're still there. And maybe not the walls. Maybe that's slowly going away, but cheaters are still alive. And I get it. It's 2024. How do you stop it? Especially nowadays when I was looking at something, we don't even have we got more hackers than we got cybersecurity now. So this is gaming, and we got to live with it. Cheating is going to go up, and there won't be an answer for it. But it hurts, you know. It sucks, and it keeps the game. You know, it gives it those bad moments, you know. And so I'm just being realistic. Is that, you know, cheaters hurt Modern Warfare 3, and they hurt Modern Warfare 2 also. But we're just gonna stick with Modern Warfare 3. So, but anyways, yeah, that's my top 5. I don't, you know, if you disagree with one of them, let me know in the comment section. But that's all I got, and I'll see y'all in the next video.